Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Best Beer Keeper League 2021. I will be your host and your commissioner of the league this year, Philip. I am looking forward to the that's right, count them, 6 years of the league this year, of the Best Beer Keeper League. I'm really looking forward to having a good year this year. I know there's a lot of stuff on other people's minds besides football, but now that we're here, that's what I'm going to focus on. I think we're going to have a lot of fun this year, and I wish everyone the best of luck with the league for the 2021 season. So a few things, but first, before we get into it, a little intro. Let's do it. Yep, that was our intro for the day. Anyways, moving on to the topics at hand. All right, first topic and most important topic, our draft. Our draft begins a week from Sunday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So that'll be 8/22/21. I will repeat that a couple times just to make sure you guys get that by the end of this. After that, we have the fact that we have to select the keepers. So selecting of the keepers needs to be done the night before, sometime on, anytime between now and then. So you have about a week, 9 days, something like that, 8 days, to select. Let's see, you're going to select up to 2 keepers, and of the keepers, basically, you have the option to keep, any draft pick you had last year, or you can keep 1, 2, or you can just nuke the team and start from scratch. As far as that's concerned, you have that option as far as that goes. So it's completely up to you on what you want to do with that. That being said, a little review on how keeper works as far as, year in and year out. So if they were selected, for instance, let's give a couple examples. In 2020, if you selected someone, they will keep the same round. Now, if you select them in 2019, they're moving up 3 rounds. So if you selected somebody that's like round 7 in 2019 and you kept them last year at round 7, they're moving up to round 4 this year if you keep them. So just know that, when you are keeping them year over year, they move up all the way until they're, 1 and 2. If you want to keep them year over year, there's no limit on that right now. So, if you want to use your first and second pick on guys you previously had, that's your prerogative. That being said, doesn't always make sense. So choose wisely. Ways that you can do it on the computer. You can do it on your phone by texting me who you want to keep, or you can call me and we can talk that way, and I can set it on the computer myself. But it's not something that can be done on the app. The Yahoo app does not have that option to select keepers. Some year maybe they will, but right now they don't. So just want to let you know. All right, next, moving on to the big ticket item for this year. Big change, fees. This year, I would like to go to a $100 per team fee schedule. Reason being, we added an extra week of the regular season, and we added, I had issues in the past with folks wanting to add a higher purse at the end. So this is one way we can do it. We can everybody's entry fee, and the end result will be a team that gets a much higher rate. I think the champ last year we paid out, half the purse at $250. We can pay out more than half the purse, I think, with what I want to do. But I'm going to put this out there to you. I would like a response on this. What do you guys think? Is this something you'd want to do with the $100? I think it's a good idea. Nothing's really set in stone yet, but I want it to be more than 50 because we do have extra weeks to pay for, and I would like to make the first and second place higher than it is right now. We're not doing third place again. That wasn't a good setup. Draft order. Okay, after last year's standings, the draft order for this year's draft will be first, Brooks. Second, Todd. Third, French. Fourth, Ben. Fifth, Jacob. Sixth, Joe. 7, Kevin. 8 will be Josh. 9 will be Philip, myself. And 10 will be our last year's champion, Andrew, in the first round. So that'll be our draft order as far as that's concerned. All right. Last year we had some issues with the weekly challenges, especially in week 1 because I didn't announce it till late. So this year I've got them all written down. Some of them are a little bit different than last year, so we'll see how it goes, but I think it could still be fun. Week 1, we're going to do the classic, highest score is going to get it. Week 2, kick it week, we're going to do that one again. I had a lot of fun with that in the past. That's where we add up the kicker's total score, and that counts, extra points. Like I said, a lot of kickers missing extra points nowadays. So extra points and your field goals for the game. That'll be the total yardage for that one for this week 2. And the team that has the person that has the kicker with the highest gets that win. Week 3 will be blowout week. That's your time to ride it. Run them out of the stadium that week. The biggest blowout wins in week 3. Week 4 will be bench stud week. Again, we've had this one before. Bet most points on the bench wins. So however much you have on your bench, if you have the most, it gets you a W. Now, I don't really want to see everybody, it's up to you if you want to do this. I don't want to see people picking up all the quarterbacks on the waiver wire just to try to win this one. Now, if you want to, that's fine, but, just know that I don't think that that's a good idea just to win the weekly challenge, mostly because, you'd be giving up a lot of stuff on your bench. Anyways, I digress. Yep. So highest bench score would win that week in week 4. Rookie week. This one's new for week 5. The highest scoring rookie on anybody's active roster wins in week 5. Pretty simple. Week 6. I like this one. I'm calling it Dem Boys week. So what it is the player with the highest closest score to whatever the Cowboys' total score for the week is wins. Now, if there are 2 players with within a point, of the actual score. So if it's 27, and it's there's a 26.5 and 27, or no, 27.1, 27.5. We would split it in that kind of situation. So just to let you know. So we'll see. We'll go by feel, but we want it within a point, or we'll just go closest to, as far as that's concerned. So if they score 45, probably nobody's gonna score 45, except probably somebody Tom Brady threw a bunch of passes to. Anyhow. Week 7 is front runner week. So the team that has the most players with wins this week will get the award. So this is all going to be based more on luck. If you got a bunch of guys on winner teams in week 7, they're going to get you a bunch of W's. You could win this award. If not, then so be it. Week 8. This one's a new one too. The Tom Brady week. So this one is, going out to the GOAT. So the team that scores the most players within 5 points of 12 wins. So I know that's kind of like silly the way it's worded, but what I'm trying to say is if you're within 5 points of 12, all those players add up, and if you have the most, you get the win. Okay, week 9, the I'm feeling flexy week. Yep, that's right. Finally, the flex player gets recognized for a big dub. So in week 12, the highest scoring flex player will get the win. Or week 9. I apologize. Why am I talking about week 12? Anyways, week 10, best scoring defense week. Pretty self-explanatory. Week 11, Diva week, highest scoring wide receivers active, not counting the flex. So only in the wide receiver spot will get the win. And week 12, how did this happen week? Biggest score with a loss. Yeah, that's probably the one you never want to win. But hey, at least you'll win that week if that's your bad luck week that you lost with the highest score. That's never fun to do. Anyways, week 13, this one's a new one. Flag week. So in week 13, the team's defense with the most penalties called on them wins. Thought it could be kind of fun. And week 14, another one we haven't tried before. Probably, I don't know. We'll see if we try it again. Is going to be All-Star Week. That means that the team that starts the most Pro Bowlers that were selected to the Pro Bowl are going to win the award this week. So we should know, I'm pretty sure by week 14, who's going to the Pro Bowl and who's not. If we don't, we'll switch it. So, contact me via email. You know my email. You can use the one through Yahoo. Message board. You can send me a message board. You can also send group text to my cell phone. I already have my number in the link to the start of the league here. And then, yeah, I'm just looking forward to 2021. I think it's going to be a great season. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to do a lot of things different this year. Well, maybe not a lot different. It's going to be really different with an extra week, though, so I'm looking forward to it. I look forward to seeing everybody on the flip side, and you take care and have a good evening. Hit me with that outro music.